Happy Thursday, everyone. Welcome in. See if I could adjust this a little better before you all pop in. You don't have to see me doing that. Here we go. Get it caught up. Hello, friend. Welcome. Come on in. We're going to paradise tonight, ladies and gents. And the sun is coming in the window. My goodness. So nice to see the sun set, and it's 7 o'clock. Hello, Kathy. Why do I feel like I have to yell when people are coming in? Like, I see you, Kathy. I see you, friend. I feel like I'm yelling. So I know it's starting to get so nice out, and it's going to get less and less people attending my Facebook Lives because of it. Maybe I should change it to 10 o'clock at night. The only sad thing would be I probably would sleep through it every week. But we're going to be heading to paradise tonight, so I hope you're all ready. Hello, Mary. Thank you for welcoming people. Yes, come on in. Stick your toes in the water. And check out some fun stamping techniques. I have 2 cards to share with you, and I have some sharing cards. Hello, hello, hello. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're not even going to wait because I have too much to share. So here's a little tease for you. We are going to be working with Paradise Palms because I am in the beachy mode. How many of you are in the beachy mode? Hi, Sue. Welcome. I'm in the beachy mode. And the first card I'm going to do is going to incorporate the Waves of the Ocean promotion. And if you're not seeing all the comments and you know how to fix that, swipe to the left, Kathy. If you swipe to the right, all the comments go away. Swipe to the left, depending on what you're watching on. People are just starting to comment. Sometimes people don't comment, and then it goes away, and then you have to swipe again. So I'm going to be bringing in the Waves of Inspiration stamp set. Waves of the Ocean promotion is a collection of some really fun items that you can now pre-order. The stamp set and dies will be in the upcoming annual catalog, which, can you believe, next week, next Wednesday, I will get to see it. I'm so excited. But the DSP, the foil paper, and the jewels will not be available. They are only while supplies last. So definitely check that out. And I realized I didn't share with you when we had our team meeting what we all did. Did that work for you, Kathy? So the project that I came prepared with for the team meeting was, of course, using the new promotion in case some of the gals didn't get a chance to see it. And this was the card we did. We did embossing on the wave. And I think this was the card. Was this the card we did? No, maybe that wasn't the card we did. Wait, hold on a second. Kathy, no, that wasn't the card we did. I did that during a live. Hold the phone. We did this one. Oh, I was distracted. This was the card we did. That other one you already saw on a Facebook Live. And if you didn't, go back and watch. This was the card we did. We did the wave, adding different colors to it, which you can use your Stamparatus for that. Did a little vellum overlay. And on the inside, you're so totally awesome, which you all are. So this is a happy birthday card. And we did that at the team meeting. I also had some little goodies for everybody because we are the Sweet Bee Stampers. Got something stuck on that box. We took the Valentine boxes. Well, I did. And some of the new designer series paper. And we used the Ladybug Punch. Well, I did. I keep saying we. And made a cute little bumblebee. So another use for the Valentine boxes, just because Valentine's Day is over doesn't mean you have to stop using the boxes. And then off Amazon, I found these cute little bookmarks that I figured would be perfect when our new catalog comes out, to just clip it on the pages. And isn't that cute? So I did that for the gals, and then I made a little treat for them as well. And this is a chocolate bee that I embellished. Made a cute little, it kind of like looks like a little part of a beehive on there that he's sitting, a little hello on there. And then they just adorable. Oh my goodness. So I had all of that. We made the card. We have a lot of fun at our team meetings. So if that's something that, you know, you would like to do, you know what you got to do. You have to join the Sweet Bee Stampers. All right, remind me at the end that I got a ton of samples to share. We're still in the promotion, and these are the samples I'm going to share. Went through some of the cards I have. Savings are in Bloom, where you can purchase the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, 20% off, along with all these fun stamp sets and dies. And I'm going to show you some card samples of some of the cards I pulled out of my stash at the end. So I just have to remember to do that. I'm trying to put it where I'll remember. Alrighty, there we go. Commercial over. Time for some paradising. So I am using, and I know this isn't a part of any of the 20% off, but it's a must. With the Waves of Inspiration, I'm trying to find things to incorporate together. And Paradise Palms is in the mini catalog. This is only good until the end of June. So might be something you want to grab. And it is a bundle. You can save 10% by purchasing the bundle. And really cute palm trees, beachy scenes. The dies are super cute. Really nice samples on here. And page 81, let's check that out. Because in the back where they have the bundles together, you get more samples. And look at that. That's an inspiration for tonight. That cute little background scene and those palm trees. Oh my goodness. So y'all ready to stamp? Y'all ready for it? Okay, I was off today, which was wonderful. Tomorrow I am going into work. Been a really light week for me. Doctor that gives me the most work is on vacation. So I always tell him when he goes on vacation, I get a vacation. I don't tell him from him, but I get a vacation because my hands get to rest. So here's a cute card we're going to do. This is very simple, basic, pulling in the Waves of Inspiration along with the Paradise, and on the inside even another splash of color. And you may be wondering, oh wow, that's a fancy background. How did you do those backgrounds? I'm going to tell you, they're the designer series paper, and it is this paper right here. Very difficult to see, 12 by 12, and on one side it has kind of ocean-y kind of colors, but the other side you get these beautiful colors. What they actually did was like an acrylic pour on canvas. I posted a video here, so if you missed out on that, you're going to want to go in and watch that. So what do y'all think of this card? Wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. And I didn't put nothing, no saying or sentiment on the front because I felt there was enough going on there. All right. Okay, I'm ready. So we're going to be saying goodbye soon for some of these colors. And these are the in colors. Let me just get my stuff out here. The in colors, which are going to include the Cinnamon Cider. Let me just pull them out here. The Just Jade. The Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, which is the cardstock we're using, and the Bumblebee, which is in for the next card. So all of these colors are going to be going away, and anything that coordinates with these colors are going to go away. So if these are on your list and you really love these, you need to get them. Don't wait. Don't wait for like last minute because they're going to be gone and you're going to miss out. Just looking for my bone folder. I'm so organized on my desk that it hurts. All right. Misty Moonlight is our base. So yeah, I had a nice day off. I had Michelle and Mike came to visit. Today's Mike's birthday. So if anybody sees Mike, say, hey, happy birthday. So they like to go to that Chinese buffet up by the mall. So they stopped by, being I was off. And we had a nice visit. I had an enjoyable day, and it was wonderful. And happy St. Patrick's Day to everyone out there before I forget that. Okay, so here's the paper. So the one side has these oceany blues and Coastal Cabana and all the different blue side. The other side goes on the coral and crushed curry daffodil kind of color. And that's exactly what I did. So here's the other piece for the inside. And look at the side of that one. That just not scream oceany. So that will be for our inside with a little bit of crumb cake. Because, you know, it's kind of like beachy. So that'll go in there. And what I did ahead of time, I had a whole bunch of these already made. I used the small mini cut and emboss machine and cut out some of the wave dies. One from the foil paper, the Coastal Cabana foil paper, and the other one from the Designer Series paper. And cut those out, glued them together, and then I have another piece here of the DSP. And I think I did this in a previous live. So I'm going to go and find my silicone mat. There we go. And I want to glue this down. So let me grab my green glue. I think this one, let me see if I'm still, I store this one upside down. Oops, my things are falling. Don't you hate when your things fall? And I put my Tombow glue in these cute little squeeze bottles. And I think I need to add some more to this, but we'll see. You just want to use a little bit of glue here and there. And by having the fine tip on this little glue bottle, you can put your Tombow glue in here. And this is not a Stampin' Up thing. And I'm not promoting this by any means because I can get in trouble for that. But you know where you can get it at. And I'm going to glue this. Let's see. I should have tested this beforehand. I think I'm going to glue it right on here, because I want to have that oceany, wavy kind of background. Right there. Oops. Maybe I need a little bit more glue. Okay, so let me set that aside to set up a little bit. And I pre-cut out some beautiful clouds. Beautiful clouds. So there are little clouds and there are big clouds. And the clouds actually have two parts to them. So they have this cute little whoop-de-doo thing. So they each have one. So they have those. Now you can also use these in your waves, you know, to make it look like the white capped waves. You can incorporate that in there too. The clouds, of course, they're clouds, or they can be, I don't know, ice cream cones. You can pile them up. You can see what many things you can do. And I have a couple of these birds. These were all done out of our basic white. There's two different types of birds. There are those kind, and then there are ones that kind of have a little bit wider wingspan and a more narrow wingspan. So you have two of those. And what I also cut out was, this has a piece that didn't pop out, this really beautiful, let me show you the dies from the Paradise Palms, because sometimes looking in the catalog, look at all the things I was cutting out. They have the fronds, and they have a ground cover, and here's that one that I cut out of that. And different palm trees, and here's a whole palm tree, or you can build your own palm trees. And there's even a die for this little palm tree, and these are coconuts and a sun. And how about these sayings? Hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. Happy birthday. Retirement wishes. How hard is it to find sayings for retirement? And wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. Perfect. So I cut that out of basic black, and I also cut out myself some palm trees. You know, two is better than one, right? So palm trees. Okay, so we're going to put our clouds together, and I'm just going to use this glue. And I don't know where I picked up this. It's almost like orange on me. And I don't think I touched any of my orange ink pads, but who knows? Who knows? Okay, so these are going to go down on the bottom. You kind of give your clouds a little dimension. And you can also go ahead and, if you want to sponge your little clouds, you can do that. Hey, it's your card. Do what you want to do. You could add a little bit more 3D look by doing that, by doing some sponging. You can add some Wink of Stella, which, you know, Stella is amazing. And let me do a third one. And you're definitely going to want to stay for the next card because it looks very involved. But I found another demonstrator that when I saw this card, I thought, this is a card that my folks are going to want to see. Michelle Zindorf is her name. I don't know if any of you follow her, but oh my goodness. She's amazing. So I kind of cased her card, which is copy and share everything. All right, so this should be set up by now. And all I'm going to do around here is I'm just going to trim this out. And I'm not going to worry about being perfect because it's just going to look beautiful no matter what you do with this whole scenario of products. So I hope you all had a wonderful day today. I'll tell you what a difference a week makes, huh? Weather-wise. If you're in my area, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to save this because I can punch something out of that or use that up for something. Last weekend we were shoveling snow. And this weekend, we changed our clocks, and looks like Mother Nature changed her tune as well. About time there, Mama Nature. Okay, so this is going to go down at the bottom here. And you may be saying, oh, but you're going to cut that off. Yeah, that's okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and glue this. I'm not going to press it down because I want to put my palm trees. Like that. So this is like the sky background. And our palm trees, when I made the first one, I kind of got them cut off a little bit. So I don't want to cut them off too much. All right. So that's going to go there. So we'll put one palm there. And two palms are always better. Then one. Them there. This is why you want to work on your silicone mat. All right, let's see. Yep, that looks good to me. What do y'all think? Okay. All right, here we go. So I'm just going to trim off the excess. I know. Don't worry, it's okay. You can do it. Your card won't mind. And then these extra pieces hanging off, I'm just going to trim them too. I could have them extend a little bit into the card, but I don't want to. All right. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tuck a little bit of glue underneath these palm trees. And let them set up a little bit. Here we go. You see how quick and simple this card comes together? My goodness. All right, so let's see. I didn't glue down any of these pieces of the palm tree because I want to tuck my clouds behind it, like so. I'll put one there, and we can tuck another one under here. It's kind of peeking out from behind the palm tree. Like that. There we go. Okay, this one we could save for the inside. All right, what do y'all think? Okay, so now it kind of looks blah, but look at when you pop a little bit of the, what's this color? Calypso Coral. Calypso Coral, and then pull in the Misty Moonlight, and then look at how that card just comes alive. So let's go ahead and put that together. We have to put our little birds on too. And the birds you can cut out of colored cardstock, but while I was cutting white, I just went with the white, and I'm just going to color them. So a little bit of a 1/4 of an inch there going around there. And a little bit here. And this thing is just dry. I need like a rubber band to put a rubber band around here. That would be perfect for that. Because that's just kind of driving me nutsy cuckoos. All right, let's put that there. Oop, my birds are trying to fly away. No, no, no. All right. So let me grab, let's see. I'm going to use, you know, that was dark smoky slate. I think my black I have for my next project. I do. So let's just try the dark smoky slate. And I'm going to use the, now here's a tip for you. And this is something I've been noticing. And I put a shout out on the demo website because other people seem to be having this problem. With the alcohol markers, you want to store them this way. Sometimes what happens is if they've been sitting too long and you haven't really been using them, a lot of times like the alcohol inside kind of, I don't know, it does something funky. So you kind of maybe want to give it a shake, but when you go to open it, don't open it up over your card because sometimes you'll get a splatter of alcohol. So definitely open it up away from your card, okay, FYI. Because I've noticed that myself. And then if you have your card there and like you're all ready, your card is perfecto, which I know all of our cards are. They're perfect in our eyes and others. You don't want to ruin your project by that. So definitely make sure you keep that away from your card when you're opening it. Okay, so let's see. I may have room. Well, I'm just going to color them all. I may use them on the inside as well. Just going to use my alcohol marker to color them. You also, if you don't have alcohol markers, you can very easily use a sponge dauber with your ink. If you have our regular markers, you can use those as well. But the alcohol markers are right here, so I just thought, yep, let's do them. Okay. All right, let's put that back. So I need the saying, wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. I think that is just perfect. And let me pull it out of here. Oh, let's do the hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. That's fun too. And all my blocks are right over there. Let me get those. And I'm going to stamp this first before I put my card together. And this is going to go over to the side here. So I'm just going to keep that in mind. Black pimento ink. Stamp my saying. You can use whatever color you want, but I'm using black on there, so black on here. And it's okay to put this inside your card. Like you may think, oh, I have to use a piece of Whisper White. No, you don't. No one said you have to do that. I just cleaned my chamois, so it's nice and clean, although well loved, but nice and clean. Okay, put that aside. Close this up. So now I can go ahead and maybe put a cloud or so. Oh my goodness, what is that there? Messy, messy, Sue. Messy, messy. All right, let's go ahead and glue this on here. Let's see where this is going to fall. About there. Oop, and there's that dopey thing again. Okay. I'm just going to put a little glue kind of in the wider spaces, little in the center. Boop, 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 boop. If you have the fine tip glue pen, that would be perfect to use as well. But sometimes with that green glue, I don't know about you, but when I press it, it just comes flowing like a river. And nobody got no time for that. Alrighty. So look at how that just dresses that up. Absolutely love that little doohickey thing. Kind of like, I don't know, it reminds me of like a grate or something. And let's go ahead and put some clouds. If you've been noticing lately, I've been kind of embellishing my innards, just like my outers. You know, that's good. Good, good, good. All right. And let's do our birds. A little dabble do ya on the birds. And let's put one down here. And like he's going down for a fishy. Going down for a fish. Let's put one on top of the cloud. Oops. Let's put on the inside too as well. I I should say, not 2 as well. And I'm going to want to put 3 on the outside, just because I can. Let's put one over here. Like that. Okie doke. We got our crumb cake that we're going to glue this on. And put that there. Look how nice that looks. Oh, I think I need to give some cards away tonight too. So stay till the end if you want to. How many's here? Only 4 of you? My goodness, where is everyone tonight? Did I forget to remind everyone I was coming live? You should get notifications that I'm going live. That's so sad. I've been thinking like maybe not to do Tuesdays anymore because it just seems like I hardly get anybody to join me on Tuesdays. All right, and we're going to bring in these beautiful rhinestones, Rhinestone Waves. Look at them. Oh. And let's pull in some of these blue ones. We'll put one there. And there's a variation of colors to these rhinestones. And I like that. Put one there. And let's put a few on the inside. Let's go with a different blue because we can. And because they're here. Now, if you don't have the rhinestones and it's not in your budget to get, truly get it. Just go ahead and pull out your Stampin' blends with your basic rhinestones and color them, make them any color you want them to be to match your card. And I know you all have those, right? You can use them on your rhinestones, the Stampin' blends. You want to use your Stampin' blends because they're alcohol markers and they will, let's pull it out there, just like that. And let me put those aside because I may be using them again, I don't remember. And there you go. There's your beautiful card. Here's the sample one, and look at how different they look. They're the same card, but they look so different, although this one I made a little more narrower. And the inside is wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day, and hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. I think they are perfect, and I hope you love them as much as I do. So let me put those aside. All right. Okay, who's ready for another card? Let me grab my next tray. Now, this next one, don't be frightened, don't be scared, but it's going to be a little bit messy. Who loves messy? I'm going to put the tip on this, and I'm going to stick this back in my holder so the glue goes down to the tip. Let me grab a cup of something to drink. I'm disappointed that, oh, what happened there? It looks like I went fast forward. Very tropical. Coloring the gems is great. Easy way to coordinate with your cards. Yes. Maybe people have spring fever. Could be. Could be. I don't know. Should I not do Facebook Lives anymore? It's even hard to say, like, I'll do them on days where the weather is bad because depending on where you are, the weather might not be bad. All right, we're bringing in a lot of colors, folks. We're bringing in Balmy Blue, Soft Suede, Bumblebee, a soon-to-be retiring color, Early Espresso. I know, where's their end? It's coming. So Saffron, Old Olive, and that's it. So what do y'all think of those colors together? Kind of tropical, don't you think? Kind of, sort of? Okay. All right, let me put them all aside, and we're going to work with them one at a time. I'm going to bring all of my blocks in. Put them all over there. You want a sneak peek? You want to see what we're going to be doing? Look at this card. Does this not scream, take me to the beach? Hope you find a little paradise wherever you may be. And isn't this card just simply paradise? Again, Michelle Zindorf was the inspiration for this card, wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. And this is the card I'm going to show you to do. And the technique to this is pretty simple. Pretty simple. Again, it's a technique, so you may have to, you know, do a little trial and error as I did. Here was another one I did last night. And I just put these together last night. So we're going to be using a Dauber as well. And let's go ahead and get this party started. Okay, let me get my bunch of stuff. All right. So I hope you all like that. Okay, so here's another one I did. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? And I mean, it's just like so simple. You're going to love it. Okay, so we have ourselves some soft suede. That's going to be our card base, but we're not going to worry about any of that. We also have some mango melody, I think. And we have, I don't know why I have two pieces. I only need one. And here's that decorative edge again. You're going to want to cut out one of those. Some of these palms. And I used, for the little saying, this is one of my favorites, this Tasteful Label dies. And they have so many fun dies in here that you can use for all of your sentiments, from small to large. And this is my go-to lately. So that's what I use to cut out the little label that I'm going to stamp on. All right, but first off, and some of those little palm leaves, put them all aside. This will be for my inside. Put that aside. I don't know where I got that black. Okay, so here's where you're going to get messy, but you're going to love it. Okay, we're going to start with Balmy Blue. We have a piece that's cut 2.5 by 5. And when you go to do this, you're going to do direct to paper technique, and you want to use this thinner side. You don't want to use this one where there's this the label here of what the color is. You want to use this side, and have yourself some scrap paper, because like I said, it's going to get a little, you know, messy. And you want to take it, kind of hold your ink pad at an angle, and however you do it, it's not going to be wrong. About 2/3 of the way down, you're just going to go over light pressure, just like so. Doesn't that already like look like oceany? Okay, so then next what you want to pull in is, you want to pull in your So Saffron. And you're going to turn this over, and you're going to do So Saffron. Basically the same thing. So Saffron on the bottom. Okay, like that. There you go. I don't think I'm going to need that again. Next up, we're going to do some soft suede. And we're going to turn this around, and we're going to go over the So Saffron like this. And you're always best to go light pressure. You can always add more, but you just can't take away. So there's that. All right, then you're going to grab yourself a Post-it note. And I have these Post-it notes, which the whole thing is a Post-it note. And what you want to do is you want to, wait, let me think now. You want to cover up, I want to do it this way, I think. Cover up, because you kind of want to make, wait, hold on, let me think now. You want to make yourself like a water line. So I'm thinking, no, this way, hold on. No, I want to do it that way. Okay. I know, I just can't decide sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to turn this. And what this is going to do, it's kind of going to give yourself like a line where the water kind of ends there. And you don't have to go too dark. But, all right, let me peel that away. So there, it kind of gives you a little bit of a water line. And next up, close that. I'm going to bring in Early Espresso. And we're going to start pulling our stamps out now. Let me take this out of the way. Okay, so we want, now this piece here, this can be clouds. This can be a skyline. But what we're going to do is we're going to use this to make it look like it's a shadow. Okay, so a shadow. So let me bring my block. And I'm going to stamp off. And then about halfway or so, this is going to look like it's the shadow for the palm trees, just like that. Okay. Alrighty. I'm just going to clean that. And I'm going to bring in my palm trees. So now there's two palm trees. There's a straight one. And then there's a curved, whatever you call that part, the stick part, whatever you want to call that. We're going to use soft suede for that. So first one we're going to do is our little stick one. That's what I'm going to call it. What do you call it? You all know. You know my brain never works for words anymore. I'm going to take this straight one. I'm using soft suede. And I'm going to, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to bring in, because I don't want it to go like really high, and I don't want it to go beyond here. So let me bring in another Post-it note. The sad thing about these Post-it notes is I'm going to put that right about there. They kind of, once you use it, like it kind of curls up. So I want to mask the bottom here because I don't want my tree to be that tall. And just going to stamp my tree there. And let me clean this. Oh, I know, there's one more thing I wanted to do. I'm going to bring back in this skyline kind of view and the dark soft suede. And I'm just going to ink up this side part here. So you know where this was kind of like the ocean line. I want to make it look like back in here, there's like a little island. So a little island in there. It's kind of up a little too high, but that's okay. I mean, it's a handmade card. Let's not get too nervous over things. Okay, sorry. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's continue with our palm trees. We can take this away now. So see, that kind of gave us a little base on the bottom. And now this one, we're going to stamp right there. So there's our palm trees, and they're not looking like much yet, but just wait. Just wait and see. Okay, let me close that up. Okay, next we're going to bring in Old Olive. And the palm trees, you have two different types of palm trees. You have a bigger one and a smaller one. And you can use both, or you can use just one. Totally up to you. And Old Olive, I'm going to make our palm trees. So see, now it's all coming to life, right? There's our palm trees with their toppers. And then next, I'm going to bring in my sun, and not my sun, but my sky sun. And I'm going to use the bumblebee to do the sun. And the sun, it's okay to stamp over the palm trees because it's just going to show through. There's your sun. So what are y'all thinking so far? Are you like as excited about this card as I am? While I'm stamping, I'm going to bring in my label, if I can find it here in this total mess. As long as I'm stamping. Anybody see my label? My label, where did my label go? Oh, where did my label go? Oh, where can it be? Oh my goodness, where did it go? Well, bring this, because I'm going to have to stamp the inside. I mean, I just had them here. Probably under an ink pad somewhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, lost my labels. That's what I get for being organized. That's what I get. Well, here's one inside here. I can just grab that one. I'll find them. When I'm cleaning up, I'll be like, oh yeah, there it went. Okay. So this will be for our outside. we'll put that aside. We're not done with that yet. Hope you find a little paradise. What do I want to put? This one will be wishing you birthday. That'll be for my inside. Yes. And what do we have here? Early espresso. That'll work. Okay, wishing you a warm and beachy kind of day. There we go. Squeaky, squeaky. And then the other saying is, hope you find a little paradise. That's going to go on my saying. Funny part is you probably are all sitting there going, it's right there. Your label's right there. Can't you see it? We all see it. Okay. All right, so I think I'm done with everything but the mango ink. I'm going to save that for last. All right, let me tidy. Okay, let me put mango over there. Memento, you go there. That goes there. All right, and this one we could put aside. Okay, so let's go back to this. So let's embellish this a little bit. We're going to bring in, and I'm looking for my, oh my goodness. Oh, there's my labels. Yeah, they're in my tray. Okay. All right. Here we go. So I'm going to bring in the dark basic black Stampin' Blend, and I want to use the marker tip. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go along the inner part of here, kind of make it like a line, and the inner part of here. This is what brings the card to life. And then what I'm going to do is I have a gel pen. I know we don't sell them anymore, but if you have a chalk marker, that'll work as well. And I'm just going to go along the other side of this palm tree. Come on, don't fail me now. Okay. To kind of bring that together. Then where the palms are, I'm going to bring in my dark evening evergreen. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go along the bottom edges of the palms. Not all of them, just some of them. So it's kind of looking like it has a shadow casted underneath. And all these little things is what brings the card together. And I'm sure you're seeing. And then up here at the top where there would be like a shadow up underneath there. And there's that. So what do y'all think? My goodness, isn't that amazing? So just those couple little things. Oh, you know what I want to do too? My little palm thingies. These little guys. I'm going to pull them in. I should have 3 of those. I'm going to need this thing too eventually. Okay, so I have 3 of these. And what I also want to do with these, and I have some of them where the thing is. Oh, I need something to poke that out because some of them didn't poke out. And your little Stampin' embossing cut machine will work with these dies if you're wondering if they'll fit in there. Yes, they will. That's what I used. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then we're going to take that evergreen marker, and I'm using the brush tip, and I'm just going to go down the center of the palms just to give it like a little dimension kind of thing. And I will go back and read all the comments. I know a lot of times, you know, people leave comments and, you know, don't think I'm ignoring you. It's just, I have to keep going. Otherwise, you know, that's a problem for me. Okay, and we have a little sponge dauber. I've been using daubers a lot. And I'm going to bring in the Magenta Madness. Is that what it? No, it's not called that. It's called Bumblebee. I always call the Magenta Madness. It's, what is it called? I can't even read it. Yeah, it is Magenta Madness. Okay. But we're bringing in Bumblebee. I thought it was, I think I called it something else. But it's Bumblebee. And Bumblebee cardstock too. I'm just going to go around my edges like this. Makes it stand out a little bit. You could do as little or as much as you want. You also can like drag it on your ink pad as well too, but sometimes you may ruin your ink pad by doing that. So if you just use a sponge dauber just to kind of highlight just the edges, just like that. I love that. Let me put this over there. Okay, so time for assembly. Alrighty, so we have, let me close up, oh, excuse me, all this. So we have a piece of the soft suede, not you, and let me go ahead and bring my glue in. And we're going to go ahead and, okay, maybe not. I need to refill that. We'll just bring in our big baby here. There we go. Don't really need that much. I'm just going to spread it around a little. Okay, we're going to layer this on here. I think I need to trim this a little bit. I'm going to put it down around here and there because I want to trim that a little bit. Let me bring in my trimmer. There we go. We just want a smidgy on there. Okay, so here's our card base. My bone folder again. And we're going to go ahead and take this piece. That's going to go on there. Okay. I always like to do a little dry run before I assemble the card just to make sure that, you know, everything is kosher. Okay. Then this piece is going to go here. And you see why I took that smidgy off. Otherwise, it would kind of fill up the whole end. And you want to have some of that bumblebee coming through. Alright. There we go. And then this piece, I'm going to live on the edge here with this. I'm not going to squeeze it because I know if I squeeze it too much, it's going to come out. I don't want a lot coming out. I'm just going to kind of dab it. A little dab-a-doo-ya. And this is going to go along here. Oops. I was just trying to move it up just a tad, wee little bit. Okay. And then we'll take our saying and we're going to put dimensionals on the back of that, but we want to glue our little palm leaves down. So I'm going to put some glue on there. I have one here. And one kind of here. Oop. Come on, get on there. Once you get this glue on your fingers, it's just messy. And are you kidding me? Did I lose the third one already? Like, what in the heck? Where did it go? Where do these things go? Oh my goodness. Well, this card may only have two. Let me check my envelope if I have any more over here. Ow, I just stabbed myself with my scissors. Oh my gosh, does anybody see it? Oh, I don't know. Oh, well, here's another one. I'll just quickly. I have no idea where the third one went. I did have three, right? scissors again. Poke out these things. There's always like 2 of them that don't want to poke out. All right, and where's that blender brush? This is why I think I need an assistant. What did I do with the green? This one is the black one. All right, Sue, take a breather. Everything is here on your desk somewhere. No idea where that went. All right, let me just grab another one. I'll find it all when I'm done. All right, well, this one is just gonna have to go with this. I have no idea where these things go. I mean, like, really? Where would it go? Right here on the desk. Where would it go? All right. You go down there. Okay. All right. Dimensionals. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. It's all going to be worth it. I just don't know where things go. I mean, it's not like I've moved from the desk at all. I've been sitting right here. Anybody else that's here that does lives, you find you lose all your things as well. I was going to put one of those palm things in the inside too. Okay, let's put this here. That will help hold them down as well. Okie dokies. All right, inside of our card. Do-do-do-do. Put that in there. And, well, here's a black one. No, we don't like that. Ooh, here's another green one. See, there's those 2. They don't like to poke out. I miss my pokey tool. Okay. Oh, don't come out quickly, because you're going to seal my card closed if you do. Okay, let's go do this. Okay. All right. And there you go. Effortless, sort of. All right. Let me clean all this up and we'll take a look at them. And then I have samples to share. Okay. Okay, so here was this fun direct-to-paper card. Absolutely love. And here's the other one with the Waves of Inspiration. I love how they turned out as well. And I am going to give them away, but I want to share with you some samples. So what do y'all think? Do you love the cards, or do you know, something you could definitely do, right? This one looks really wild. I think the palm trees should have came down a little lower, but whatever. Looks like they're growing out of the ocean, but really like the beach is back there. But I think they came out cute. Love them. Okay. So here's that card for the giveaway. And I think this was the one. Yeah, there's the other card for the giveaway. All right, let's check out some samples. So let me grab my paper. All right, so going through the Savings Are in Bloom, I wanted to pull out some of the samples I have that I got in swaps and things like that. So just to share with you some of the ideas you can do with some of these bundles. Let me grab a drink first. Okay, how are we on time? Oh, we're good. Okay, so all squared away bundle. Kind of when you look at that, you think, but look at this fun card using the all squared away. Now, these are not cards I did. These are ones, some I did, some in a swap, those kind of things. So this is the all squared away bundle. You can get it now for $40, stamp set and the bundle. And look at how cute that card is. So here's the person that made it. They didn't put nothing on the inside, but that's okay. We're worried about the outside. Isn't that cute? See, when you look at it there, It just kind of looks eh. But when you see a sample with it, it's really adorable. All right, so next we have the Beauty of Friendship bundle, one of my favorites. So we have a couple cards made with that. And this one is a fun fold, how that flips up. And I know you've probably seen these before, but just refreshing. There's a fun card with that. And here it is with the tree, thinking of you, and just some pieces of designer series paper. Aren't they fun? And a lot of these are blank on the inside. We're kind of, you know, as demos, when we make sample cards, we kind of do the outside. Here's a real simple, You Truly Inspire Me. Just a little tree stamped with a little bird die on there. And I love how they did the tag, this, is it Taylor tag punch? And they just offset one underneath. I think that looks really cool. Okay, now we're going to, we're skipping on to the Pansy Patch bundle. We did this at one of our demonstrator meetings, and Kathy, who's here, was the creator of this fun card. Isn't this beautiful? And don't forget, our designer series paper is most likely all going to be retired as well. So the one I showed before, like, they're all in bundles, and they have all sets that match. But isn't this cute? And this just comes out that far. It's just kind of like, ta-da, wishing you a little extra happiness just because you're you, with a happy birthday. And look at how beautiful that is. So simple to put together, just pieces put together. Kind of reminds you of paper dolls, if you like paper dolls as a little girl or boy. And oh, this one is really fun. This is one of those box cards, which it goes flat for mailing. This is a lot of work, I'm not going to lie to you with this one. And it just pops open like this. They use the window sheets inside here to adhere those. And just a couple little strips inside. And how fun is that, to put that on your desk or on your mantle when you get that card? It just stands on its own. And it's just so festive. And it goes flat. Will fit in the envelope. Probably a little extra stamp on there because of the bulk. But it's just super fun. Absolutely love that one. One of my faves. And here's another simple one with the Pansy punch. And there is that sponging around the edge. And the inside, they stamped little pansies. Really cute. This is using the designer series paper. So that's not even stamped. That's the designer series paper cut with the dies. And here's another fun fold. Love that texture background embossing folder. And this flips open like this. So it's cut at an angle. Really simple. But it really looks like the textured wall. I don't know if you could really see that. But it truly, truly does. It's really super fun. And I only had one for this one. And this one is Quiet Meadow. Quiet Meadow bundle. And look at the fun tag that comes with it. And these really beautiful dies. So here's another direct-to-paper background. That would look absolutely beautiful with the palm trees on there. Just swiping your ink pad across, or you can use a sponge, or you can use our blending sponges, or a brush, you know, whatever it is you have. And then a cute little stamp on the inside with the Quiet Meadow bundle. And then, I think I have them out of order. I do. Here is Seaside Seascape bundle. And look at how stunning this is. And look at all the bubbles, little stickers that were put on here. These are those little embellishments. I'm pretty sure that's what she used on there. That, or you could use the crystal effects. And embossed with gold. Is that embossed? Or the gold paper with that seahorse. Oh my goodness. And this is the vellum, the colored vellum sheets that we have. And that embossing folder. Isn't that absolutely stunning? A little colored pearl for the eyeball. And some seaweed stamped on the inside. This is a great bundle. Seaside Scape bundle. It's $41.50. And this would go great with the palms as well as the, what's the other one called? The Waves of Inspiration. And then finally, well, last week I did the What's Cooking bundle, so I didn't include those. You can check that out. But this one is Sweet as Peach bundle. And this is designer series paper, also coordinates with this, and the dies will cut out the paper, or you can stamp them. So have a peachy day. And those of you that love peaches. So this is a book binding fold, and it opens this way. And isn't that pretty? Absolutely love. I love this ribbon. Love the ribbon. And this is all designer series paper with a little stamped peach. And then the final one is Sweet as a Peach. Really cute, really fun. Wink of Stella on there, coordinating ribbon, and a little piece of DSP on the inside. So those are just some samples of some of the cards and some of the bundles of ones that I had on hand. I mean, if I dug further, I probably could have found some more. But those are the ones I found while I was waiting for all of us to get together tonight. So I need a little sticky do. Okay, so I have 2 cards to give away, and I wasn't prepared, so I'm going to go ahead off camera, and I'm going to write 2 numbers. And let me write the other one. Okay, so for the first card, which was this one here, I want you to pick a number between 1 and 10, and the person that comes up with the correct number will be sent this card in the mail. And I have it written on a sticky do alongside me. So you can start guessing now, numbers 1 through 10. While I start cleaning up my mess. 1 through 10, folks. 8. Oh, hi, Betty. Nope. 4 for Mary. Nope. Keep guessing. You can guess multiple times. 5 for Fran. Nope. 6 for Fran. Nope. Fran is always right on it. 9 for Kathy. Nope. 1 for Fran. Nope. 10 for Fran. Nope. 10. Fran, you've already... Oh, there it is. Number 2. Mary. So there's number 2 for Mary. Oop. So Mary, I'll be sending this card off to you tomorrow in the mail. So congrats. You'll get that beautiful card. Okay, and as soon as you all stop guessing, let's give it a moment. Okay, yay, yay. Okay, so for card number 2, we're going to do another one. Pick a number from 1 to 10. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy it. I know you will. Pick out a number from 1 to 10 for this beautiful card. Congrats, Mary. And I will be giving this one away as soon as we start seeing the numbers coming up. 1 for Kathy. Nope. 6 for Lori. Nope. 5 for Betty. Nope. 5 for Fran. Nope. 4 for Lori. Hi, Lori, if I didn't say hello. Fran 1. Nope. Fran 9. Nope. 5 Lori. Nope. 8 for Fran. Yep. You got it, Fran. Number 8 for Fran. Alrighty. And that card will go in the mail to you, Fran, tomorrow. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I've inspired you to, maybe you haven't stamped for a while, or maybe needed a little bit of inspiration to do so. So I hope I've done that for you. And I want to thank you all for being here with me tonight. I really, really do appreciate you all coming. Okay, you can stop guessing. It's so funny because there's such a time lapse that I'm already cleaning up my desk and you guys are still guessing. Yay, Fran. There we go. Congrats, ladies. Yes, congrats to everyone. And I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, whatever it is, whatever plans you have. Yes, always inspired. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you've loved these. I mean, I absolutely love these. I can't wait to make more. Oh, thank you so much. So if ever you want to place an order, don't forget, if you place an order of $35 or more and use the host code, you will receive the tutorials, which for this month it is children, birthdays, that kind of thing. I did a really out of this world card. I just submitted my, we're doing for next month, for April, it's going to be a 2-page scrapbook spread. Something really different. I'm telling you, I haven't done scrapbooking in a long time, but I sat yesterday and I made my scrapbook pages, and can I tell you how much fun I had? How many of you still do scrapbooking? Does anybody still do that, scrapbooking? I know my daughter does. And when I showed her the pages, she was like, oh my gosh, she absolutely loved them. I may just give them to her because I think she could incorporate them into her scrapbooks. But I had so much fun doing it. So it's 2-page 12 by 12 spread scrapbooks for next month's tutorials. So you get like 15 different tutorials next month for scrapbooking. This month it's birthday, children, kids' birthday kind of thing. And yeah, it was so much fun. You used to do it. I know, I did too. Not as much as I used to. Yeah. Well, you know what? Things are starting to pick up again. So, I mean, I haven't really had any picture taking, because that was one of the things we decided when we were going to do it, was, are we going to include pictures? And we kind of all said no. You know, we're just going to do the layouts. Because I think you can, you're still behind. Yeah, I'm like 35 years behind. I don't even want to talk about it. But it was so much fun just sitting down and creating with all the Stampin' Up! Products to make some scrapbook pages. So maybe that could be something we can work on in the future. Maybe like 6x6 size ones or something. Let me know if you're interested in that. And if you're a demonstrator and you're watching and you're in our Sweet Bee Stampers team or a member of the Hive, I currently posted a swap to do. It's a sampler, which is just like little squares you put together and make a home decor piece. So if you're part of my team or Nancy's team and you'd be interested in that, we only had a couple folks. Kay was real excited about doing it. So I hope we could get a couple more people to join in. If not, we'll just do multiple squares. But as another reason to be a part of my team is we do have monthly get-togethers. It's a lot of fun. I know a lot of you, well, some of you aren't in the area, and I need to do something about that. So if you have any ideas, those of you on my team that are outside of my immediate area, I want everyone to feel included. That's why I said to Kay, well, I'll post the thing about doing the swap with the sampler. And then you just have to make one for every participant, and you send it to them, and then they put it together however they want to put it together. But let me know. And we do have our monthly card swap here, and all are invited to participate in that. We've had a couple of new members to that, and all you do is make one card, follow the theme for that month, and send it out. Mary, who's here, is our swap coordinator. She took that over for me, because I just couldn't do it all, and I really do appreciate Mary for all that she does, and she is very organized with the swap, and it's a lot of fun. And demonstrators and customers, and all I ask that you do is use Stampin' Up! Products when you make your card. And it's fun to get a card in the mail. Sometimes we get all that junk mail, and we get our bills, and to get a hand-stamped card in the mail is a lot of fun. Yes, more swappers are always wanted. So think about that too. And I am going to plan on coming back here on Tuesday. So mark your calendars. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern. I realize the nicer weather is coming, but maybe you could just spare an hour or so of your time to come join us. If you know of anybody else, please feel free to invite them to come and join us as well. And maybe they need to dust off their ink pads and their stamps, and I'll tell you, the price of things, it's a lot cheaper to make cards and send them out than it is to go to the store. First off, I have to go to the store and have to search through them all, trying to find the perfect one. When you make your own, you can make it how you want it to be, and sentiments, colors, everything. So you really can personalize it. It means so much more to the person receiving it, knowing that you took time to make it for them, make it special. So, all right, I've been ranting long enough. Thanks so much. I will post these on the Facebook page so you can see them, along with the item numbers if you're interested in purchasing. Don't forget, 35 or more through my online store. Make sure you use the host code posted here and on my website. And then I know that you want to get the tutorials. Otherwise, if you don't use the host code, then you miss out on the tutorials. If your order is $150 or more, don't use the host code. You'll get the tutorials, and you'll also receive host benefits, which is always fun to get free product. And as always, I wish you well. Please be safe out there. Have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful rest of your night, and I look forward to seeing you back here real soon. Bye, everybody.